Now we're going to hear from some of the leaders in public safety agencies from across the city. I just want to say, when you put on an event that's the largest single-day sporting event in Houston that includes over 33,000 runners and 7,000 volunteers and 250,000 people lined across 26 miles of course that goes all around the city. It involves so many different people, so many different businesses, so many different stakeholders. And the collaboration that we have with our public safety agencies are absolutely amazing. It's something that we do year-round. We're very, very serious about it. We have been for quite some time, and we couldn't be more gracious and appreciative of the time and efforts and resources that they give to us to make sure that we're safe on race weekend. We're very fortunate to have a new race director who just began last year, who has worked for the city for quite some time. I'd like to introduce our medical director, Lars Thesrup, to the stage and talk a little bit about our preparation for this weekend. We are expecting a little bit warmer temperatures. If we could flip the temperatures from Saturday and Sunday, can anybody do that? Greg, can you do that? Okay, because if we could have Saturday's weather on Sunday and Sunday on Saturday, it matches up perfect. So it's a little off this year, but we're prepared, and we just want to make sure the runners are aware of some of the safety tips that they need to take heading into Sunday. But we're looking forward. It's going to be a great day for the spectators and the volunteers. Lars, welcome you to the stage. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Wade. I want to start by thanking our sponsors, Chevron and Aramco, for making this race possible. Every year, planning starts well before the next marathon, and we prepare for anything Mother Nature or man-made that gets thrown at us. This year, as Wade stated, Mother Nature has decided to provide a little warmer race than what we were expecting or than last year. If you've seen the weather reports, we're looking for about a mid-50s start. And peak temperature in the mid-70s, low 70s. From a medical standpoint, I really don't follow that temperature. I actually look at the wet bulb globe temperature. And what this is, it takes into account wind speed, takes into account humidity, takes into account clouds, the direction of the sun. But what it really does, it gives me an idea and the runners how they're feeling when they're actually running our course. So our wet bulb globe temp for race day is looking to be between 66 and 68 degrees. So this is also a metric that I follow very closely in the Unified Command just to make sure that we're in a good zone for our runners. Obviously, we spend a significant amount of time preparing for weather events, which includes working with our city partners. This includes planning, tabletop exercises, and coming up with mitigation plans. This year, from a heat mitigation standpoint, we have the following in place. We're starting messaging with our runners. This may not be the year to attempt for a personal best on your half or your full marathon. You may want to take it a little slower. Obviously, stay hydrated. Wear light fabrics. If you're feeling dizzy, nauseous, if you feel like you're overheating or you feel disoriented or any symptoms or anything that makes you feel not well, our suggestion is slow down, stop, and seek medical attention. The key is respect your limits and listen to your body. If you do need help, we have 22 aid stations on the course, staffed by medical personnel. They also have advanced cooling techniques such as tarp-assisted cooling, which is available to our runners. We have metro buses along the course as well to serve as cooling stations. We have misting, which Houston Fire Departments can provide for our runners as well. We've also increased the number of assets available on the course to respond to medical emergencies if they were to occur. We'll have multiple advanced life support Acadian ambulances to help augment the Houston Fire Department EMS assets that are already going to be out there. This will be the second year both agencies will partner and work together in providing patient care during the marathon. And as I also have another hat as the Assistant Medical Director for the Houston Fire Department, it's been great to see this relationship grow through the planning for this event over the last 2 years. We will also have 20 bike teams on the streets staffed by medical personnel available for response to any emergencies that may occur. As I'm sure most of you are aware, every year we build an ER on the footprint of the marathon within the GRB. This includes an area for critical care, general medical, podiatry, fast track, massage, you name it, we can almost take care of most things. And we do this to treat as many of our runners safely as we can and also to avoid overwhelming an already overburdened health system. The amazing thing about all this is the aid stations, the bike teams, the medical personnel in the GRB are all staffed by medical volunteers. Without that volunteer effort, we wouldn't be able to make this happen. Lastly, I really want to thank our city partners for their support and willingness to work with us to provide a safe race for the Houston Marathon. With that being said, we are ready, and we look forward to running the 51st Houston Marathon on Sunday. And I'll turn it back over to Wade. Thank you.
We're so lucky to have Lars involved. His relationships and ties to the city, access to resources and equipment, and the relationships he's developed over the years, invaluable to our organization. So thank you, Lars. Appreciate it. You're going to hear that a lot. We couldn't do it without the first group that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to welcome up Chief Troy Fenner from Houston Police Department. HPD is certainly a group that we could not do this event without the resources they give us, closing down the streets, allowing us to close down the streets, everything that they do, all the resources that they do that we can see and that we can't see are invaluable, and we're very, very appreciative to the Houston Police Department and the partnership we have with them. And I'm welcome to Chief Fenner to the stage, please.
Thank you, Wade. Really appreciate you, Wade. Just a quick announcement. You know, I signed up the other day for the race, and I'm really good for like 26 yards and about 2 feet, okay? No, look, we look forward to this. Public safety, we plan, and we certainly plan for this 51 years in our great city. I want to thank Chevron and Aramco, not only for the sponsorship of this event, which y'all do for us each and every day in this great city. It's all about partnerships. And I was really, really proud to just hear what this event does for charity, the less fortunate. So, you know, that's just the Houston spirit. But I also want to thank, you see the Houston Police Department and the fire department. Sam Pena is coming up next, but public safety is much bigger than that. It's all of our partners in this region, our federal, our local, our state partners, and everybody is taking a part. So you'll see hundreds of officers out there, and some you will not see, and it's all done for safety. And we all work together for the safety, because public safety is number one. We want to keep all of these athletes safe and let it be a family event like it is each and every year. And how we do that, by working together. But a message to the public, please, please, if you see something, say something. If anything looks out of place, I encourage everyone to just, you know, police officers are out there, firefighters and other public safety people. If you see something, just say something, and don't take it for granted and say, well, I thought about it. No, let us check it out. That's what we're out there for. And just wish everybody well. All of our law enforcement and fire and first responders, but also we don't talk about public works a lot. We can't do anything without them, you know, and I just want to say thank you. Again, this is 51 years. We're going to have a great time with great athletes and not so great athletes, the everyday people that dedicate themselves to coming out and making this run. So just really excited about it. It showcases our city. We're the most diverse city in the nation, but it brings much more diversity into our great city. So we're just really excited about it. Hard close at early as 6 a.m., 6 p.m. We'll be sending out the maps on our platforms, our social media platforms. But everybody, bring your patience. And drivers, please look out for our runners. All over the city, 26 miles is a long stretch. We want to keep everybody safe. So bring your patience. We do this every year. If you know you got to get to work or place a business, doing that or before that route, leave out a little bit earlier. But look, we're really excited about it. And regardless of the weather, we're going to have a great time, okay? Thank y'all. Sam?
Thank you, Troy. Well, good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody here. Happy New Year to everybody in the city of Houston. I'd like to first begin by acknowledging the Marathon Committee. Aramco, Chevron, Wade, thank you for the partnership. And I want to thank all our public safety partners and all agencies for the incredible work that they've done so far. Mayor Turner, representing the city of Houston, for giving us the tools to properly plan for this event. Obviously, the Houston Marathon attracts thousands of runners, visitors, spectators to the event. It's a great event, and you can rest assured that we've done the planning in collaboration, as been mentioned earlier, with our public safety partners to ensure a safe event for everybody that attends. You can expect to see from the Houston Fire Department resources deployed throughout the route. We'll have medical carts, we'll have bicycle teams, we have members of our hazmat team, rescue team, as well as resources, ambulances, pre-positioned in conjunction with Acadian, and as Dr. Thestrup mentioned, the partnership that we've developed with them to ensure the safety of our people. If you're going to come and be a spectator, we encourage you to use public transportation. It'll avoid a lot of headaches and a lot of heartache in getting in and out of the venue. So we encourage you to use public transportation. And although there is no credible threat to the marathon, we encourage everybody to be vigilant. You've heard it said here, you're going to hear it said over and over. If you see something, say something. The police department, security personnel will be deployed throughout the route. If you see something that's suspicious, approach one of them, report those incidents so we can all ensure a safe event. And be respectful of one another. That's going to be the main thing. That's who Houston is. That's what we encourage our visitors, runners, and everybody that attends this event to be. The marathon is a great family event. It'll be a great weekend, but we do need to be respectful of each other. And with that, we can ensure that we can showcase Houston for the great city that it is. At this time, I'm going to bring up our other partner. He's the Deputy Director for Homeland Security and Public Safety, Mr. Tom Munoz. Tom, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again. Like Chief Finner, I signed up for the marathon, but I took Dr. Thressup's advice, listened to my body, and decided against it. So thanks for that. We're paying attention already, Doc. First of all, I want to start off by saying thank you, and it's always a pleasure and an honor to work with the Marathon Committee with Wade Moorhead. I think we've been doing this together for a long time now. And as our Chief Finner and Chief Pena mentioned, one of the main focus is also not only in supporting, but safety. And with that said, all our stakeholders, you've mentioned us working together within, what assets are being utilized and where they're going to be at. As part of my duties as the Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Houston, and we do have the Emergency Operations Center, which is going to be activated starting at 4 o'clock in the morning Sunday. We're going to be working on Saturday as well to support the Saturday events. But the main focus is going to be utilizing the Unified Command System, where we're going to be allowed to work with all the stakeholders that you've mentioned, including our private partners such as Marathon, Arcadian, and to monitor the whole event through the whole duration, starting from start to finish. And we focus on, obviously, the safety, and if something should occur, we're ready to react with all the assets that we have. As Dr. Thressup has mentioned, this has been a lot of planning in the making, as it always is. That includes the tabletop exercise, the discussions on the what-ifs, worst-case scenarios. But of course, we always focus on the safety of people and how to respond in the event something should happen. Working under the same roof makes it a lot easier to monitor. As always, we're going to have cameras throughout the city, getting a situational awareness not only from boots on the ground, but the camera systems that we have, and in constant communication with everyone. With that said, we're also going to have the Joint Information Center there, or as we call the JIC, in our EOC, in our activation as well, which allows us to communicate to the public, to the stakeholders. Any press information that has to come through is vetted, any rumor control issues. So it is a very busy time during that time. And we take it very seriously because the marathon is the largest sporting event in the city every year. But like as always, we always take the great pleasure in working with such great stakeholders. And once again, we're looking forward to a very successful year as we had last year. And I want to thank the partners again, and thank you, Chiefs, for all the support that you've given us. Thank you. Have a great day.